Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean and we're going to be getting into the second of the two concepts for Starkist. We're getting into UPRISE, and obviously as I posted I have seen the mood teaser and already can tell I'm going to love it, and we have like a very slight sneak peek of what the styling is going to look like. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what we'll get. I know that tonight we'll be getting, I think, 2, maybe more, but my guess is 2 group shots. And then tomorrow evening, we're getting the individual shots. So yeah, it's not going to take me long to get through the concept photos that's coming out tonight. But yeah, so let's get into it. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, the fits directly contrast. Wow, that is a huge chandelier. Directly contrasts Brent, come on. A light. The outfits. Like the outfits for a light were like pretty much full on white. But these are like robes. It's almost oddly, I don't know why biblical is coming to mind. So once again, 2 images. That is a huge chandelier, oh my gosh. Fascinated by the candles as well. Interesting. Another thing to note is that, once again, it's a very like small setup feeling. Like it's literally just a box setup. Kaiser is so fluffy, it's so cute. I think technically they all kind of have like that fluffy styling going on. Very curious about these candles. I was not expecting them to literally be wearing a full-on, like, robe, tunic kind of outfits. It feels so just like, okay, my brain goes from biblical to now holy. Where is this coming from? Oh yeah, I completely forgot they'd have like crystals on their faces to literally match the chandelier. It's like almost as if they came from the chandelier. They are a part of the chandelier. It's so like spooky, but also alluring at the same time. I will say, my group chat has been talking about this pretty much ever since yesterday's mood teaser came out, but it is giving vampy vibes, which is like the first time they have ever given vampy vibes in like an official concept. I will say this concept photo is my favorite, the second one. Like, I just love how like enormous this shot is showing the chandelier to be. Very gorgeous chandelier. Already I wish I could see more photos, but you'd have to purchase the album in that case, which I might... I do love both concepts, so I'm not like skeptical on if I like the concepts enough to buy the album. Just considering if I have any other kind of higher priority things that I want to be buying beforehand. But yeah, okay, so that's the 2 group photos for UPRISE. I'm still really amused that the styling ended up being so far from what I was expecting. I think I was expecting like the classic kind of mesh undershirts with like black blazers. The kind of styling we see them often do for like red carpets and stuff during those type of events. I was not freaking expecting like long robe / tunic outfits at all. But I am so curious about the styling choice behind this, because it's such a specific choice of like the type of clothing that it is. Like, yeah, it's really fascinating. Oh, hello. Might as well throw this in here. First we had Kai for Nylon Japan, and now Maps. Ooh, he looks so freaking good. Nice. Alright, now we're going to be getting into the solo images per member. Let's get into it. Ooh. Okay, the mallet. Destroying the chandelier, okay. Ooh, this one's really nice. He is so reminding me of a Tim Burton character, and I only say that because I've now finally binge watching Wednesday, because part 2 of season 2 is finally on Netflix, so I've been immediately getting into binging that, and like this pose is definitely getting a very Tim Burton vibe. Beautiful. This is so like cinematic. It literally looks like he's in like negative space and he's just floating as well as a chandelier is floating. So cool. His hair's so fluffy. Nice. Is that a bat? Yeah, that's a bat. Beautiful. Okay, so the weapons of choice are either a mallet or a bat. Okay then. So yeah, it's interesting that with solo cards is where that badassery is coming in that I was expecting. Somehow like the close-ups were exactly as I was expecting them to be. So it's definitely more interesting seeing like the kind of focal point of the concept with like their solo shots showing that like they've been destroying the chandelier. His pose here is so Tim Burton-esque. Oh, you know what? It's actually reminding me a lot of, from say the concept, the specific styling of a completely dark background, profile framing, and the glass shot that's going across their eyes. Just remembered that. I love how what's technically like billions of the glass shards look like stars, which is obviously very fitting. It's very interesting that the concept essentially is destroying the chandelier and then focusing the light source on the candles. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, I think my favorite part of this concept is definitely the chandelier and definitely the makeup, because I love when in the concept styling they have like more theatrical makeup, like they've literally got the fake glass shards stuck to their cheeks, which is a very interesting choice. Honestly, I really love like just the whole atmospheric tone of it. It's dark, but it's powerful, kind of feels a bit haunting, and very mysterious, but very captivating. I really, really like this concept. So I think my favorite out of the two, yeah, I think I'm definitely leaning towards UPRISE, which somehow I feel like I knew I would. So yeah, okay, then tomorrow night, getting the concept clip, which as far as like background music, it really could go either way. Like I am expecting like soft piano or dramatic piano, or it could be very weird background music similar to a light concept. And I wonder if you'll actually see little snippets of them swinging at the chandelier, because that wouldn't make sense. Otherwise, they're probably just going to be like standing there, facing the camera, looking all cool, whilst just holding the hammer or mallet and the bats. There's my predictions. One of those is definitely going to be true. So, actually, now that I think about it, Subin's close-up shot is the only one that's the furthest away from him, and I'm pretty sure that he's the only one that's holding a red candle. If we were to go back to the group shot, yeah, the red candle's like nowhere to be seen aside from that one image of Subin. So curious what any specific type of focus of the red candle is meant to be. I do not know any kind of like significance with the red candles. A friend in the group chat probably has looked it up and has posted it to the chat, so if she posted anything, I'll add in editing a common conception of what like a red candle represents. Yeah, alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for the concept clip. Alrighty, we are now going to get into the concept clip for UPRISE concept. There's nothing much to say, as I've already given like my predictions when looking at the solo cuts of the concept, so let's jump into the concept clip. Oh, we do get to see them like smashing at the chandelier, okay. There's that piano that I was predicting. That is a gorgeous shot of Kai. Getting a lot of piano, which I'm really glad. That was one of my main predictions as far as the background music. Interesting. Once again, the instrumental started out very strange. I really was not sure what to make of it. We do get to see a little bit of them using the weapons, you know, the bats or the mallet hammers to smash at the chandelier. And then the rest of the actual visuals are like very easy to guess what we'd see. And the piano, I'm glad that we got piano. It wasn't as dramatic as I was expecting, but I'm glad that we got piano nonetheless. Still a very beautiful concept clip. I think honestly my favorite shot is literally the part of Kai's thumbnail right here, like this thumbnail, the shot that it technically comes from. Beautiful shot of Kai. Yeah, so that's UPRISE concept. I love how pretty much majority, like, actually, I wouldn't say majority, but like bits and pieces of this concept clip were exactly as I was predicting we would see, which I'm glad for. Yeah, so next up, I checked the scheduler, and the next thing to expect is the cover photo, which is coming tomorrow evening. And then I can't remember the exact date, but like within the next couple of days is when we'll be getting into the track samplers. So we'll be hearing snippets of the new B-sides. I can't remember how many new Japanese original songs we'll be releasing. It's probably gonna be 3, maybe 4. I'm not necessarily talking about the title track, but thinking of the new Japanese original B-sides. I think there'll either be like 3, maybe 4, I don't know, something like that. So yeah, we'll be getting into that, and obviously I'm gonna compile my reaction to each track sampler into one video. I'll probably have like all the track sampler reactions in one video, and then when we get to up to the stage of the scheduler of like the MV teasers into the MV, that'll be its own video, how I usually do. So yeah, that should wrap up reaction to Starkist concept clip Arise. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button below. Comment below what you thought of this concept, if you have a favorite between the two, and if there is anything else that you'd like to comment below, go right ahead. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.